So I was yesterday, it's so funny that we are speaking about this because yesterday I was watching an interview, and this lady was saying that we should not be, our children are not our friends. Our
Hmm.
children are not our friends. They are our children. So she was saying that her son, like he did not drink in front. He drinks alcohol, but he will never drink alcohol in front of his mother till the age of 35 or 36 or something. And even now, he still does not, he's now in his 40s, I think, and he still does not drink in front of his mother. So it is a sign of respect. It
Respect.
is a sign of respect because he's saying that, you know what, this is my mother. But sometimes, Kusum, in another sense, when we look at it, we see sometimes fathers and sons, they're sitting and drinking wine together or they're sitting and drinking a beer together. But that is okay because they are sharing a friendly relationship with each other. That is the reason as to why they're doing. So, which of these scenarios do you prefer? Do you prefer the one where, oh, you're supposed to be respectful of your parents and don't drink in front of them? Or it's okay, you know, we're having a good time with our parents, so we are drinking with them. Which scenario do you prefer and why?
Mm, I would prefer, yeah, my children can sit in front of us, they can drink because if they will
Okay.
not sit with us and they will not drink with us, then they will go to other person. They will go to
Yeah.
their friends. Yeah, so it is the best, yeah, we can become a friends, but we should have a limit. Like if you're drinking, then it's okay. But if you're using wrong word, misuse words, then that will be not acceptable. So
Yes.
we would always make them understand you're not supposed to do bad things in front of parents, and the like how should I say, you should always be in discipline, but you can do whatever you want to do. You should have limit boundaries
Ah,
between
you
us.
should have limits. Ah, that is better. Okay. So now what you're trying to say is, you said that you started your sentence by saying that I prefer that my children sit and drink in front of us because if they don't do that, they will go to other person. This is what you said. So what you could have said is, if they don't socialize with us, I
Yeah.
there is a possibility. There is a possibility that they will go and drink with other people, not to other person, to other people. They will go and drink with. You drink with someone. You don't drink to someone. You drink with someone. So there is a possibility that they will go and drink with other people. But Kusum, sorry, it is my question is, what is the problem if they drink with their friends? There is nothing wrong with them drinking with their friends, no?
Yeah,
Or
it's
you don't
not.
agree?
There is nothing wrong, like
Okay.
sitting with friends and drinking with them, but problem can be occurred. Like they get addicted to it if they will go to other people, right? If they will
Okay.
drink with us, then there is a possibility of they will not get addicted because we are not that kind of person. We will sit every day and drink, so that could be minimized.
Okay. So this is your opinion, Kusum, but can I give you this is my personal opinion.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Yes. So no, you want to say something?
No, ma'am, go ahead.
What I was going to say, Kusum, was, so you said that if they are drinking in front of their parents, it is okay. But for me, Kusum, I think in the other way. But the policy that I have is, if you drink with your parents, then your parents are giving you the liberty or the freedom to drink. So you will think that, oh, my parents are okay, they are cool. Then I can drink anywhere I want.
But ma'am, discipline always maintained when you are with your parents. Discipline, right?
Yeah, discipline is maintained.
You will
But
be good boys. Yeah. You don't
yeah, no,
misbehave.
I agree with you. Discipline is maintained, but see, to a certain extent, there also I have to, so we can say, I beg to differ. So the sentence I would say is, I beg to differ, Kusum. Beg, B-E-G, beg to D-I-F-F-E-R. What is the meaning of beg to differ? That means I have a different opinion from you, Kusum, on this matter.
Mm.
Or I have a different take on this matter. A different take. Take. That means a different perspective. Perspective, you already know the meaning of perspective. I don't think I need to explain it. But you can reuse the word take to replace the word perspective. That is what I am trying to say. Okay. So I beg to differ, Kusum. This is what I'm saying. I beg to differ. One of my, I know of a student of mine. So he was telling me, you know what, my son, he did not drink in front of them, in front of him and his wife. This boy did not drink. He was drinking separately. But then I think he had a little too much to drink and he was tipsy. Tipsy. Tipsy means you're not fully drunk, but also at the same time, you're a little happy because you've had a couple of glasses, so it's gone to your head. So now you're a little woozy. That is the meaning of tipsy. Okay, got it? So tipsy is not drunk. Tipsy is one level below drunk. Drunk is that level. Tipsy is one level below. Got it? Okay. So the guy was a little tipsy. Okay, and then he made some unnecessary comments to his parents. So his parents were upset. So he did not drink outside of. He did not drink in front of his parents. He had a drink in his room, and then he came and he spoke to his parents. I think that's what happened. But the point I'm trying to make is, see, in front of his own parents, he was not disciplined. So what is the guarantee that he will be disciplined in front of his friends? You said that the discipline will be there in front of the parents. That is what your logic is. And I agree. And maybe, Kusum, now you're going to argue with me and say, Madam, this is just a one off case. True. Maybe it is a one off case, but it has happened. It is a possibility that it can happen. So, even for me, I think personally, Kusum, I'll give you my honest opinion. I don't want my children to drink in front of me. I'm being honest. I don't know about my husband, but I don't want my girls growing up to have a drink in front of us. I will tell them that there is, I mean, if you all want to drink, it's your choice, but drink responsibly. And personally, for me, Kusum, can I be honest? Maybe I'm old fashioned. I'm actually very modern, but sometimes I'm very old fashioned. I don't like it when women drink, Kusum, something happens to women. Now, men itself, when they drink, they're useless if they drink too much. But sometimes some women also, I don't know whether you have noticed it, but I have seen it in my office, for company parties. The women in the company, they are perfect. They do their work so well. They are first class. Everything is great. But they come for the office party and they'll have a few glasses of wine, and I don't know what happens to them. They completely lose it. They do all rubbish, really. So I
Did
don't
you
think
lose it? What did you use? Lose it.
they lose it. LOSE space IT. Lose it means they become mad. That is what I'm trying to say. They lose it. So, what I'm trying to say is they have no control over their senses. They themselves don't know what they are doing. And I don't know why people do that. No, I mean, it's nice. You can have a glass of wine, Kusum, but enjoy your wine, but don't be irresponsible about it. You should not disturb the other people or give a bad opinion about yourself to others, because then everyone is always going to think of you in that sense. Do you agree with me? So,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
instance, Kusum, you are very good, and you are a great mother, you're a great homemaker, you are a fantastic cook, and everything is perfect. But you go to some party and you drink,
Hmm.
and after you drink, you become really high, and then you do all rubbish.
Hmm.
So you are always going to be remembered in that sense. Oh, Kusum, she likes to drink. Huh? Then she goes completely nuts.
Hmm.
That's the way people are always going to. Do you agree with me? That's the way people are always going to remember you. They are not going to be bothered about the fact that you are a great mother or a great housewife or a great cook or a great, interior designer or whatever it is that you do. They are not going to be bothered about any of those things. They are only going to think of you from that angle that you love to drink. Do you agree with me? I mean, you can disagree with me if you think it's wrong.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is true.
Yeah,
Yes, and people also learn your criticism. They don't remember your positivity.
absolutely. 10% right. They only remember what is negative about you. They never remember anything positive about you. And that is why I think you should always be responsible. I agree with you, Kusum. You should always be responsible and have a discipline. What you said is absolutely right. But the one thing that I have a difference of opinion from you is that I don't agree with kids drinking in front of their
Mm,
parents, smoking. I don't like any of these things.
mm,
Smoking, I hate. Drinking, I don't have a problem. But even that, I don't think they should do it in front of their parents. I don't want my children, if they ever want to drink, I don't want them to do it in front of me because
mm,
I. It's like I feel like they're disrespecting me when they do that, and I feel that it's not just about the disrespect, Kusum. I feel that if they have the freedom to do it in front of me, then they have this feeling that they have the freedom to do it in front of anyone.
yeah.
You get it? That feeling is always going to be. But that's my personal opinion. But it was great talking to you, Kusum. I was able to speak to you for 1 hour, so I'm really happy about it.
Same here.
I hope
But
you enjoyed the
agree with
sessions. Do you have
you.
some doubts? Sorry?
Yes, whatever you said, I completely agree with you. We should not allow our children to sit in front of us and drink.
Yeah.
So I'm very old-fashioned. I
Yeah.
completely
Same here.
resonate with you.
Yeah. I mean, certain things I'm modern, Kusum. Like the other day, but certain things, Kusum, I think maybe because I'm growing older, I don't know. Maybe because I'm a mother now, maybe that is why. So the other day, I was teaching in an organization which had complete sales staff. They were all sales personnel, very young kids. So totally maybe 12 students. There were 12 students, and they were all in their 20s, and I was giving them training for communication and public speaking and all of that. Two of the girls on the last day, they wore crop tops. Do you know what a crop top is? CROP space top.
Yeah.
So that means a little bit of their stomach was exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. So I did not tell it to their face. But for me, I consider that unprofessional.
Mm.
Because, Kusum, let me ask you this question. I want to ask you this question. Will you dress? You will wear a nice, beautiful sari. I don't know what you wear, but let me take the example of a sari. You will wear a beautiful sari to a birthday party, but will you wear that same sari for a funeral? If someone dies, will you wear that same sari?
No,
No.
not at all.
Correct? It's common sense.
Mm.
Obviously, you cannot wear a party sari, party wear, you cannot wear it when someone dies. Correct?
Mm. Yeah.
So that is the same logic I use in an organization. When you work in a company, you wear professional outfits, you wear professional clothes. But if you go to a club or a discotheque or a pub or a bar, you wear what you want. It's okay. No one is going to judge you. But you cannot wear the same outfit that you wear in a club to the organization. That is
Yeah,
true.
definitely. Mm.
You agree? So that is the logic that you should use. Yeah. So just like you, Kusum, I'm also a little bit old fashioned. So it's okay. I think old fashioned is good. Once in a while, you should be old fashioned. If you're too modern, also it's a problem, no?
It's also a problem. And it distracts other people's man. If you are not in a good dress, so